Ground control to Mo Hotel Adventures. Take your full fat milk and put your Thetford fridge on. Yes, this week we remembered we have milk in the fridge, we have bacon in the fridge, and we have bread rolls in the cupboard. What more do you need? Oh, and a bag of ice. Most importantly, a bag of ice, especially when the weather is 20 degrees in Devon. Yes. And if you're wondering where we're going, we're actually going, well, we're keeping our fingers crossed anyway, we're actually going back to the same location that we were at last weekend, with a bit of luck. We're just hoping that we're not going to be victims of our own success and like cut our own throats by vlogging all these lovely this great park up at Exmouth and then coming back a week later and not getting a pitch. But basically what I was thinking today, I was nearly getting tempted with going Cornwall, but it's a bank holiday weekend and the traffic going, I saw the A30 earlier on, the traffic is horrendous down the A30. And I was nearly going to go in that direction, and then I'm kind of thinking, do you know what better place to go? Exmouth is epic, isn't it? Yeah. It's all going on down Exmouth.
Yeah.
And we had such an amazing weekend last weekend. We're kind of like, why would you not go back and have another epic weekend? So that's what we're hoping to do. We've got some different things planned. We'll see what maps out. It's just random adventure moments. Like I say, we don't know even if we're getting a pitch. We managed to, I've just done all my services back at my house. So we've re-topped up with water. I've done all the chemical and all the rest of it, which is absolutely perfect. So we didn't need like a campsite or nothing, so we're all fresh as a daisy. Let's do it. Feeling a little bit quieter, I think, at the moment. So, or is that my imagination?
Most people are getting where they're.
So, because it's only, I reckon I'm earlier than last week, 10 to 6.
You go in this way?
Yeah, go in here.
That's if the bar's not closed.
There's spaces, I think. Right. I think there's possibly. Let's have a little look. Ooh. Well, there's one on the end, and
there's some up here, isn't there?
There's that one on the end. Oh look, there's a harmony line there.
Yeah, look. I think we've had it.
No, there.
Oh, right.
If I can get in that box.
It's a bit closer, isn't it? No, you were not going to get it.
Get a photo for the girls.
Well, no, you don't. We are.
Well.
I'm always telling Hannah, look, we spoke to John.
Right, let's come on.
Right,
get a photo.
so I've got the camera rolling as it goes, Jonathan, and really appreciate these guys just rocked up at Exmouth, and it was probably sort of it's inevitable at some point you're going to bump into amazing people because you go to the same places, and these guys like just wandered across the car park, shouting and bawling, and we don't know who the hell and we're like, you're joking, and there you go. There you go. There it is. And what can you say? Amazing people, Exmouth. We've been here about half an hour and we bumped into amazing. So we've had an absolute epic start so far. I've just been actually assisting the German guy over there now, because everybody, you know, so we go to Germany and we haven't got a clue what we're doing sometimes, and he was kind of a little bit, and so we pointed him in the right direction of the right number for the park up here and Mayor Road, and it's just like Groundhog Day really. We're back on the park up in Exmouth for another weekend. Oh, by the way, Jonathan, we forgot to like congratulate you on your wedding. You got married.
Congratulations!
So we've heard a bit of music over that direction, and we've spotted the Land Rover, and I think it's got the beer pumps in the back. The one we spotted last week, I think it could be in action tonight. We are getting inside information on Australia. It's Australia. So where are you guys from then? Sydney, Australia. Sydney, in Exmouth. Can you believe it?
It's great. It's blown away. He's just blown away. How tall is this guy?
Well, it's like regular life in like Exmouth. It's 11 o'clock. And we're actually still in heyday. Is this heyday? It is heyday, isn't it? We're still in heydays at 11 o'clock at night. But we are just leaving because we're good people. Aren't we, Jonathan?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You and that friends.
And what a bloody night we've had. What a bloody night we've had. Look at that. Wow. Remember last week when we were walking the Jurassic Coast? And we're kind of in that kind of area again. Walking the Jurassic Coast. But that's not the real Jurassic Coast. That's only a picture on the wall of a building. But yeah, we're out and about today in Exmouth. We're keeping our fingers crossed that the weather is going to behave. They're giving about sort of 45, 50 maybe % rain today. So we've got our coats, and we are heading along the estuary. At least one thing, it's not quite as bad as that today.
No.
Definitely. Oh, we did actually see this as we were coming in yesterday. Yeah. It's the Exmouth Shantymen. Look at that, that's cool.
Good,
that's really, really nice.
Look at that,
all the little figures, that.
Look at the detail.
Loads of it going on. Loads of it. They've all got their kind of ropes and little sailor jackets on.
Look at the beard. Look at the beard on this.
Oh yeah, got the proper fluffy beard on that guy.
Oh, pirate.
Where's a pirate? Roar. Look at that.
That is
neat.
That is lovely. That is
brilliant. So we're just saying about the fact the tide has gone right out today, and looking across, you can almost nearly get across to the spit.
What happens to the boat, look?
Well, he's still moving. The start line boat is actually still moving up there. He just moved off, so it's still deep enough down through the estuary for the boats to keep carrying on. So we're carrying on round. Views of the Dawlish Warren Spit in the distance. You can see a train firing up through the other side of the estuary. Lovely.
There's the train.
Ooh, the rockfish. The distinctive colour of the rockfish. So this is the Stuart Line cruise shop, showing you all the little trips they do. Oh, look at the... Oh, I'll tell you what, half of this stuff I don't even know about. Look at the Exeter Canal cruise, look, where it goes up through. That's pretty nice, isn't it? We're breaking out now into the marina area of Exmouth. A lot of rib-style boats in here. Inflatables. But yeah, colours of the buildings over there are lovely. So the rough plan for today is to walk to Topsham. It's a bit of a walk, so we're going to just go with it, see how we get on, and hopefully later on we can get the train back to Exmouth station. So we'll see what happens today. This is what we need, a little bit of information. Belcher's Slipway. Okay. You're here. The water ski area. We're going to try and sweep up along here, along the edge of the estuary. That's the direction we need to go. Wow, we've like broken out in between these buildings, the apartments, on the edge of the estuary, and we're catching the views right across the estuary now. I can see Star Cross over there, but the tide is absolutely right out. But, well, great walking along here. Sailing Club. Beautiful pictures on the wall. Great pictures of the estuary. You don't get many places with like sand on the streets like this, do you? But we've just sort of headed inland a little bit. We were trying to sort of keep out, but it's a little bit soft out there. We just talked to a guy down by the shore there that knows the territory, but he said no, you're probably better off just go up the street really, round the corner. No, we're not going mud wrestling just yet. Great bit of wall art. There is the perfect map to show you exactly where we're to. So we're just there, and we're going to trundle up along here, the back of Lympstone, all the way up, try and get to Topsham, right up there. So we're heading up along the back of this car park, and then all the way up the estuary. It's going to be good, hopefully, if that rain just keeps off. point then where we get onto the footpath. We had an option of just doing a little split off down there. It's almost like a cycle path or a little footpath. So we went for the footpath option, which is right alongside the railway line. But we were right over there not that long ago. It's surprising how far you can travel. And we're virtually right opposite Star Cross now. We can see Star Cross right in the distance. It's right on the edge of the railway lines on the estuary. Fantastic. But this is where you got to be a little bit wary. You go in, go quick. And I'm going to go quick as well. Straight across. There we go, over the railway line. This is a wildlife refuge, so you got to be careful. No further than this point. But it is real solitude down here, absolutely quiet. Just a couple of trains going up through past Powder and Castle in the distance. A great little section just on the edge, the railway line on the right. Sort of remains of a boat down there. You can just see the lump of the engine embedded in the sort of the mud. Can you hear the train? Oh my goodness me. Wow, that was a change. Whoa, crikey, the solitude was definitely broken there. The rail started rattling. Like there's a train coming. We had a bit of cover here, so I had to quickly sort of, whoa, that was mad. Just instantly the track kind of started vibrating and sort of whistling. Oh my goodness me. And then it was upon us within seconds, you know. There was a little bit of a tight section down through there, but we've ejected out on the little road here and come across our first nice little brick built railway bridge there. And oh, Exmouth 2 miles. Whoa, just come around the corner, a bit breezier here, isn't it? But it's nice and warm. Crikey, that's where we've come a real long way right out on that point. Wow. Right, up a bit of an incline now, up this one. So we've made it to the Rag at Lympstone. It says to the left of the panel is a viewing point that is known as the Rag. The beautiful viewing point over the estuary is an area for quiet reflection and contemplations. Let's have a look. I think Caroline's already ahead of me, checking out the views. Yeah, it's definitely a nice point. Another train firing off down in the distance. Just coming into, he's just approaching Star Cross. The distance behind me, another one up over the allotments at Lympstone. Right, let's get going. Now we're just dropping in down into the little village of Lympstone. Some really pretty cottages, houses. Yeah, beautiful little cottages down here, all the way down through. Beautiful colour. Little roses on the side of this building. And we're just going to stroll on, really nice and quiet. The Globe Inn, Lympstone. Oh, closed until further notice. Wow, what a shame, because it looks a really nice place. No, without sort of a, well, you can. I know you can drive here, but
Yeah, but
it's just a stroll and different views. Another little kind of viewpoint, benches. Buildings. Right directly behind us is a great little
oh, you hear the music.
place up here with a balcony, the glass.
You will rock you.
Picking up some noise from Powder and Castle. Looks like they've got a festival going on over there. We can hear the music pumping out in the distance. We will rock you. Oh, there's a little church up there. Let's get on round the road. So we're just doing a little detour down this little back lane. Don't know if we can get around. I reckon we can. So it just brings us out into this little inlet, little boat storage area, the edge of the estuary. Anchors hooked on the fence. Lympstone Sailing Club. Looks like the bit of machinery for the scallops, I reckon. That tower is the clock tower. Nice old picture. Station. Very nice. And we've just come past the Swan Inn there. There's a lot of people down there eating. The food looked really nice. Right, just coming up round to the station. I think we just go straight on. Let's just have a look at the platform a minute while I'm here. Just because I won't see this on the way back. Oh, they got a little walk out around there. You are here. So that's where we've come. We're heading on up. Just have a look at the station. There it is. The station. Beautiful, isn't it? So quiet. Mere 3 miles to Topsham. I was tempted, but there was a padlock on it, so it looked like it could be a bit rusty. An overbridge, this one, isn't it? Or wooden deck. Oh, it looks a bit soft over there. Whoa, look at that mud. Train, look at that, beautiful. Oh, so there's another map, and we've made it. There's Lympstone, and we are there now. So it's not actually far to Topsham, and we've come from right down here, all the way up to there. That's great, isn't it?
Sweating.
Yeah, there's actually Turf Hotel, Topsham ferry to Turf Hotel. You can get from Topsham to Turf Hotel, that. Which we were at just after Christmas. We just had a mileage check and we're on 5.59 miles. So 5.6 miles so far, and just getting views of the Royal Marine Commando base at Lympstone. So we're just on the back fence looking up to the buildings. Massive coils of razor wire along the top of the fence. So I think the train is just pulling out of the station at Lympstone. He's stopped here for a minute. Let's see what happens. Here he goes. Let's have a little look. There he goes, heading on up the track. Cool. Oh, so you actually signal to the driver of the train if you want him to stop.
Look at the assault course.
Oh, there's the assault course.
He's looking. Is he? They blocking him out.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's what you got to scale.
Not when you're afraid of heights, you don't. No drone, no.
It's the plaque.
Commando training.
Centre, Royal Marines. There it is.
Oh.
The bottom field, of course, assault course. Yeah, see the all the apparatus in there, all the things to scale for the training. Walls, ladders. The longest and most arduous new infantry training program in NATO. Wow. Fair enough, definitely. Okay, descended into Topsham. We are back at the station at Topsham. So 4:08 Exmouth.
So it's not even 4.
So we're just looking at the Strava and it's 9.02 miles.
Today.
We're back at Topsham station. Where do we go back to Exmouth?
Yeah. Oh, if you had...
Yeah, you can go the whole...
Yeah.
Well, you can sort of almost do a round robin. You can go right up into Exeter if you want to.
Yeah, that's right.
You can go across the ferry here.
And then go
down and get the ferry back over.
Yeah.
So there's loads of different options.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Try and get on the other side. Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Lights come in now.
It's poison, isn't it?
Swan in.
Yeah.